Hi and welcome back to this tutorial on how to write a string quartet. And we're writing a minuet and trio in G minor, so it's the third movement of the string quartet. And we are in the B section of the minuet. I've decided to write this in 9/8 for clarity. I guess it should really be in 3/4. Let's just go with it for the moment. We've moved into this section in C minor here. So just a brief overview of the piece. We started off in G minor, we've modulated to D minor, which is the dominant. We've then moved into this development section, starting on D major, going through a circle of sevenths, so A7, so that's the dominant seventh, in D, so that's A, C sharp, E and G, moving down to D7, then G7 into C minor. And I'm just going to copy this. So we've made our way to C minor, and we just want to relax in C minor. So we'll have those two bars the same. Now I was thinking we could just simply go from C minor back to G minor, okay, because they're very, very closely related. But I was thinking also something else that might be interesting to do, which is to move off into E flat, and then from E flat we can then go back into G minor. Because we can use E flat going down to the dominant, and then that will lead us nicely back into the first section. So let's do that. So we've repeated these two bars here. So we're nicely in C minor. Okay. We're going to move now to E flat. Just have a think about how to do this. I mean, I think we can probably just move directly down into it. When I say directly, I don't mean directly. I mean down to the dominant seventh of E flat, where you're effectively just dropping the C down to the B flat and the G up to the A flat. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so B flat, we'll have this pattern again to give it a bit of cohesion, and we're just on so the dominant seventh of E flat, so the notes B flat, D, F, A flat, approximately speaking. So I'm just putting here. I'm just using the material that we had. So this kind of idea of I don't know what you call it really. We've got going back here, and that was derived from this original passage back here in the viola. So I'm just reusing that again. So we've got that in thirds, D to the F, E flat to the G, F to the A flat. Similarly there, and contrary motion in violin 2. So I think that should probably work, and what we'll do next bar is we're going to move on to the into E flat in second inversion. So we just move these around. So I think this one back here was so that just needs to be a flat there. Why is that coming up as a flat? I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Okay, and A flat. This one, just build it up. So we're rising a tone compared to the previous bar, and we'll probably do the same kind of thing, or we'll probably just have a chord on the dominant seventh there. Okay, not sure why that's a natural. Okay, right, let's just have a listen to that then. So let's go back to this phrase here, where we kind of held back the motion by introducing this different rhythmic idea, and then we're moving into C minor, we're relaxing into C minor, and then we're moving out onto E flat, and then we'll move slowly back into G minor. Okay, so let's have a listen, and let's have a listen for any errors. Okay, that sounds okay. Great, well join me next time and we'll carry it on. I think we'll just finish the flat section there, and then we'll use E flat going down onto D major, which is the dominant, will be the dominant seventh, well, which is the dominant in G, and I think that will provide us our route back to G minor. Just thinking, if we end up on dominant seventh, we could, instead of going back into the, the first bar, we could maybe pick it up on this bar here, and just sort of switch around the this section, just for a bit of interest, and maybe have the minuet finishing using this idea here. So anyhow, we'll have a think about that next time, about how to swap the exposition about in the recapitulation. So do join me next time, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.